Hello and welcome to this session, MGI, the Power of Embellishment. My name is Hans Huising and I'm with Konica Minolta. Since 2014, we've partnered with a company called MGI to sell their digital jet varnish inkjet presses. And in 2016, we entered into a strategic partnership with MGI, as we believe this technology will help you add value to the printed page. And we're happy to report that in the last years, we've actually seen how this technology has really transformed the business of some of our customers. So in this session, we want to tell you all about this. But first of all, here is a welcome from my colleague, Kevin Aberjeel from MGI.
Hello, good morning. My name is Kevin Aberjeel. I'm Vice President of Sales and Marketing at MGI USA. And I'm here to tell you just really quickly what I am seeing out here in the market. And one of the big things that we're seeing, mostly due to the Corona crisis, has been a shift towards digital. And really the biggest shift that we're seeing, and the reason that we're having a surprising amount of success, is that people understand, printers understand, that they need to make margin on print. It's not about volume anymore. The game is over when it comes to the volume-based game. It's going to be the value-based game, and that's really where customers are making some tremendous successes. We have many customers that have actually bought their second or third machine during the time of crisis to keep up with production demands. We're seeing customers branch out into really creative new applications like PPE. We're seeing some customers doing masks. I don't know if you've seen this, but it's a great little PPE mask where you can put down foil and varnish. We're seeing customers getting into even direct marketing for virtual events. So this is a virtual gala. We have customers that are really getting into, I don't know if you're seeing this, but we're seeing a lot of our people that are going back to school, taking online classes, being able to do diplomas. Diplomas is really a good market that we're seeing our customers. Anything that's in the luxury market, things like yachting. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a really beautiful piece. Whether it's chocolates, I'm sure everybody knows this brand. Whether it's labels, whether it's packaging, we're having a lot of increase in many of the market segments that we have been trying to penetrate for a while. It's now actively shifting in a very, very quick way. So you should get excited about digital embellishment, because right now it's one of the few areas in the print industry where a commercial printer today can make money and make margin and really look to differentiate his business and take into new directions. I can't tell you how many of our customers now who are commercial printers for 40, 50 years have during the pandemic have decided to make pivots towards packaging, towards labels, because they had embellishment finishing capabilities that allowed them to really penetrate these new markets. So keep an eye out for these trends. Some of the key trends we're really seeing is the talk about micro runs. It's about value. It's about proving ROI to the brands, proving ROI to the agencies, and explaining how in an omni-channel marketing world, digital embellishment can help add that level of separation that you need when everybody is being zoomed out and being really, I think, clutter when it comes to online marketing. Really cut through all that noise. So get excited. I know I am. I know our customers are. I know a lot of our prospects who are now lining up to do demonstrations are, and I hope you do too. Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you, Kevin. You've heard Kevin talk about how digital embellishment enables customers to increase their profits on print jobs. But why is that? What is so powerful about embellishment? It has simply to do with human behavior. People like to touch things. For example, if you're at a zoo or in a museum and there's a sign, "Don't touch," people still want to touch it. Or if you're in a supermarket and you'll see people picking up a product there to take a closer look and feel it. When people touch or feel things, they are much more involved with it. And the retention is higher. Now, print traditionally is only flat, 2D. But with layers of varnish or with foil, you can actually create a 3D effect on the printed page. That's when you can feel and touch certain elements of the page. Brand owners and packaging suppliers have long seen the value of this raised look and feel, because research has shown that end users are much more likely to buy the products that have this embellishment. They call it tactile marketing or haptic marketing. And that is the power of touch. And this is now possible in a digital print workflow. And this is why embellishment is a powerful added value to print. Now that we've seen the psychology behind tactile printing, let's look at the opportunity for our print industry. Several customer surveys have been done on this topic. Here is the outcome of a study where print service providers were asked how much they need each type of print enhancement, or what is the most wanted type of enhancement for their end users. And in this graph, you see that of all print enhancement features, a spot coating or flood coating scores the highest. And this can be achieved with a varnish, of course. It will stand out more than spot colors, more than special colors, or any other gamut expansion. In our market, we see that the majority of print providers are already offering print enhancement. In Europe, this is about 88%. In North America, this percentage is even higher. But today, these printers are mostly outsourcing this type of enhancement work. And usually it's only a very basic form of enhancement. But why outsource this when you can do it yourself? As a print business owner, the key question is, how much more are end users willing to pay for this? And here we see the outcome of a survey that was done among print buyers. And you see that end users are willing to pay much more for spot coating, for foil and textured embellishment. So there is a real potential here. And this is why we at Konica Minolta are enthusiastic about this opportunity, because with the MGI solutions, every print shop can do this themselves. So instead of offering print just with the best service and the highest quality, of course, but at the lowest cost, you can now offer something that will give you much better profit margins. Now that we've covered the why of embellishments, I now want to show you the how. How do you digitally produce prints with embellishment? Here in this slide, you see the lineup of the MGI product portfolio. We start with the entry-level solution, the Jet Varnish 3D1, which addresses the A3 size market. Then we also have the B1 and the B2 size presses, and even a roll-to-roll web-fed Jet Varnish solution. Each product is aimed at a specific market, but the technology is essentially the same in each of these solutions. There are 6 different types of varnish effects that you can produce. The most popular, of course, is the spot varnish, because that achieves the 3D tactile effect we explained earlier. This can be between 21 and 116 micron in one pass. You can even, by the way, create a very thick spot varnish drops to generate braille writing with the jet varnish, and that goes up to 300 micron thick. But of course, you can also print the classic 2D flat varnish. You can create lower thickness spots as small as 2 micron. And you can create a wide range of textured patterns. There is a library on the machine for over 300 different types of textured patterns which you can choose from. Next to the jet varnish effects, there are also 6 different effects which are possible with hot foiling. Most common is the 2D flat hot foil stamping. Also, of course, again, the 3D tactile embossed foiling is possible. Glitter effects can be created with unlimited colors and patterns using different colors with all kinds of different foils. variable personalized holographic patterns can be created. And over 300 different types of foil textures can be generated from the MGI library. In our experience, it's the combination of the varnish with the foil that will generate the biggest wow effect. So far, this is only theory. Now let's see how this works in practice. Here is a short video of a jet varnish 3D1 in action. This video just gave you a glimpse into how the MGI machines are able to print a varnish digitally. We're excited about this technology, and I invite you to contact Konica Minolta to get a personal demonstration and use your own files to see what is possible. But we're even more excited about the beautiful prints that can be produced and what this technology can do for your business. So let's take a look at the future and how can this technology fit into your business.
I'm Neil Falconer from Print Future. I've been in this industry for over 40 years now, and I still remain enthusiastic and passionate about what print can deliver. But I must say, I don't always get that excited about a lot of the products we produce. They tend to be functional, they tend to be transactional. But things change quite dramatically for me today. I got a package in the post from Christine Yardley at Print Panther in Canada. And in that package was their extreme digital guide. And I opened that up and I started looking through it, and I was absolutely blown away. Just really reinvigorated with energy and passion for the print industry. This guide is a celebration of print. It's a marriage of great design and creativity, of typography, of really good substrates, and all the latest printing and finishing techniques. And what they've produced here is something beyond just print, beyond the printed page. This is like a printed reality. It's taking print to a new level completely. It kind of reminds me of when the film Avatar came out, where that combination of normal film footage with computer generated animation and images just allowed completely different storytelling, visually stunning effects. And this is kind of almost what I see with this digital guide, that this is probably the direction and the future for the print industry. I just want to take you through that guide now, just to see what you think about it. The quality of this extreme digital guide is absolutely phenomenal. We've got some really nice kind of die cutting here. Fabulous foiling. And when you open it up, we've got a combination here of really intricate foiling. And we've got a background with some varnish that just pulls out that pattern in the background. Also really love the wire binding in the gold as well. It really gives it a high value, really sumptuous finish. This is a very simple page, but it's all about the typography. It's all about the simplicity. And if you really focus in here, look at the way that the typography is raised here. And they've just got a nice satin varnish on the type. Absolutely extraordinary. It really leaps off the page. Now here's a great piece. Embellishment gives movement to the printed page. If we look at this, we can see there's varnish on there. There's raised texture to the print. Really beautifully done. This is an extraordinary page here with these sunglasses. We've got texture on the bark of the wood behind and the high gloss on the glasses. It's just an absolutely spectacular finish. And then on this side, we've got the world is looking for new ideas. So again, a really nice embossed and textured foil and varnish there. And we've got some label samples inside. Nice, again, just presentation, beautifully put together. And again, if you just look at the detail and the quality of the print on this bear, and just different angles, and you pick up the light and the texture, you just want to touch it and feel it. And the same on this page with the zebras. Just the quality of the print and the detail and the different textures, subtle textures as it says here. You can just pick out here the differences in the varnish and the texture. Absolutely fantastic. And I just love this page that says possibilities, and you can just get down to this street and it's just like it's a street that's just been printed. It's just been taken just after it's rained and you can see a slight sheen and a raise to the cobbles. Absolutely beautifully done. And this is just, I keep saying it, but it's just staggering. A flat design into a memorable experience. And you just look at the texture and the varnish and the foil employed on it. Just looks so realistic. It just leaps off the page. Quite extraordinary piece of work. Look at that. Oh, just different angles, and you get different views of it. It's quite extraordinary. Again, a can here, and you've got all this raised varnish with the kind of water droplets on the top. Absolutely stunning, the way it just stands out, leaps off the page. Again, here, refreshingly tactile. Really nice, subtle use there of 3D printing, but nice bit of die cutting as well. Again, nice, simple page, but just a great sense of colour and creativity. I mean, look at this if you want to be looking at home furnishings and displaying things. Again, nice raised foil on here, raised print there. Beautifully done. And again, from a room set here, it's a nice little tag booklet here. And again, just really raising it off the page with this foil. Again, texture. Just giving everything a complete lift. And look at, this is a lovely kind of finish to the page, using a really nice substrate to really show off all the varnish. Again, three-dimensional effect. You just want to really touch these things and kind of get a sense of the kind of gloss and how it's raised off the page. This is just beautifully printed. The colour and how it works, just absolutely stunning. Maximum impact, lovely solid blue, nice choice of design, and just look at how this beautifully presented. Lovely design, lovely printing, absolute masterpiece. Extreme colour. Again, you'd think this was cut out. The printing is just so accurate, so beautiful. Quality of it. And again, the texture here on the birds. Magnificent. Now, look at that again, combination of foiling and varnishing. Again, this is just a wonderful combination of great typography, great imagery, enhanced with the varnish. It's just this combination of things that just make it absolutely stunning. Again, lovely reproduction. Subtle use of foil. Again, you've got pieces that pull out here into a kind of menu. Again, with foil, great photography, great design. Just spectacular. Got a page here on business cards. Again, beautifully presented, nice background design here, and then the different cards showing how they can be used with just good print, good design, good foiling. I kind of love this card here where you've just got the subtlety of the bird on the card. And then if you want some real quality, this is obviously presentation for a designer watch. Again, the background design, the pattern, and then the use of the foiling and subtlety for the watch. It just looks such high value, high quality. Beautifully designed, beautifully presented. Packaging helps brands form positive encounters. Wow, again, just look at this. Lovely photography, beautifully designed, great typography, lovely subtle use of varnishes and foil. Quite outstanding. And then we've got examples of the packaging here. Again, look at the raised elements on the packaging, subtlety here of the varnishing, just beautiful. Then that's the back of the packaging. Engaging the senses, capture the feel of creativity. Lovely, lovely embossed kind of silk paper. And then just again, great imagery, great design. Just using everything really subtly. A pair of beautiful print. Wow. Again, look at this. You can just see the quality here. And then within this, it talks about each one and shows you the label stock, soft touch lamination that's been used, etc. So it's a guide of all the pages and how they've been put together and the stocks that's been used on it. I'm sure you'll agree this guide is an astonishing piece of work. Christine Yardley said to me, this was a labour of love. And you can clearly see the love and the dedication that has gone into this guide. And the thing to me is, when you love a product like that and the recipient has an emotional connection with it, and you can feel the 3D effects, this becomes more than just print or a functional piece of print. What you have there is a kind of love affair that starts with print. And I think in a digital age where we can see more and more of print being eroded, going to the internet and to digital media, I think we need to get people to fall back in love with print. We can show them that we can produce fantastic things on the printed page. But now with QR codes and augmented reality, we can take that print into a new world. We can connect it directly with the internet and digital media. I think this guide opens up a huge range of possibilities and to go into areas we haven't even explored yet. So maybe this is a pivotal moment. Maybe this guide really does show us the direction that we need to go in to elevate print and to create more value for this industry.
In this short webinar, I wanted to share with you the power of embellishment. I explained the psychology of tactile marketing and tactile printing. I showed how the MGI jet varnish solutions make it possible to deliver all sorts of embellishment. I showed a short video, and Neil showed you a great example of a guide with the embellishment. And now you can deliver this added value to your own customers. At Konica Minolta, we're here to help you develop the business case for your own company, your own market, and your own situation. So thank you for joining, and we wish you great business.